Today's horoscope, Scorpio May 17, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Someone could catch you off guard or seem unreliable and rebellious, and finding your own pleasure makes the most sense. These days, you can be especially motivated to keep the peace and promote harmony in your personal life and close relationships, but you're also taking much pleasure in your work or duties, and it can be difficult to give everything and everyone their due attention. It may be best to cut yourself some slack and simplify. You could also feel torn between business and pleasure. Your attention is divided as either your relationships distract you from your work, or you're not entirely present in your relationships because you're thinking about your work. In truth, the drives towards both areas of life are strong these days, and you have all the tools to do both well. Aim to avoid expecting too much from yourself to the point of distraction. This mission, thankfully, becomes easier as the day advances and you detach just enough to enjoy yourself more fully. The days ahead are a bit rocky. Yet, the best thing to do is to lie low, keep your antennae up, and embrace a sense of mindfulness. This is because the mighty sun, our greatest luminary, will inch forward in the heavens across the sky from you to unite in perfect conjunction with electric Uranus in your solar house of partnerships. A tense conflict could pop up, causing you to see your lover as not a partner or friend but as an opposition. They may suddenly be making demands or confront you, leaving both of you singed and defeated. Remember, choose love and compassion. When the conflict begins, and it will, immediately suggest calling in an outside party to arbitrate. It's your best shot at getting a meaningful and speedy resolution. With today's astral energies at play, you may feel extra sensitive. If you don't know what you think or feel, perhaps you could take some time to yourself and do something relaxing. Take your mind off the job, the kids, the spouse, the boss, and spend some time getting distracted in a healthy way. Definitely exercise. Definitely drink a lot of water. The balancing act of separating what you want from what others want will be easier if you give yourself some extra room. If you feel like taking it easier today, it won't be too shocking, as it's a vibration that is in the air. This can even encourage you to take a day off, and if it's an option, why not? If you gave yourself half a chance, you could undoubtedly come up with a variety of things that you'd really enjoy doing with some free time. Even if you do have to work today, there's plenty of time to relax afterward. Just days after clashing is a full moon, the moon's return to your communication sector will not only put it in harmony with the sun in your relationship sector, but with a chance to give anything this may have flushed out earlier in the week a voice. With the sun leaving next week and the moon returning for its only visit to your communication sector while Mercury, the planet of communication, is in your communication sector, this kicks off a powerful few days on both the communication and relationship fronts. This comes just as the dwarf planet Ceres has reached the last full day of her deep dive into your heart's needs and priorities. Just as the moon returns to your communication sector to begin a positive and timely few days on the communication and relationship fronts, the dwarf planet Ceres has reached her last full day in your romantic sector. After clashing as a full moon earlier in the week, this will put the moon back in harmony with the sun in your relationship sector, in the final hours of Ceres' deep dive into your heart's needs and priorities. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings with it a wave of optimism and lighthearted energy, and you may find yourself in an exceptionally good mood. It's one of those days where your inner joy radiates outward, touching everyone around you. Whether it's a warm smile, a funny observation, or just your naturally vibrant energy, people are drawn to you, and not just because you're in high spirits, but because your joy feels real, unforced, and deeply contagious. Have you ever noticed how one person's energy can shift the entire mood of a room? Today, that person might be you. Friends, family members, co-workers, even strangers, you have the power to lift spirits and leave people feeling a little lighter, just by being yourself. Your openness and imagination inspire those close to you, and the positive atmosphere you create has a ripple effect. This is the kind of energy that brings people together and makes even ordinary moments feel a little more special. If you're single, your natural charisma and easygoing demeanor could draw in some interesting attention. Your charm isn't just surface level, it's rooted in authenticity. Others can sense that you're not trying too hard or putting on a show. You're simply enjoying life, and that in itself is incredibly attractive. If you're already in a relationship, this is a great time to deepen your connection through playful, meaningful interactions. Share a laugh, plan something spontaneous, or just enjoy each other's company without overthinking things. Mentally, you're feeling sharp and curious. You're hungry for new ideas and eager to expand your understanding of the world. This could be a great day to dive into a new book, listen to an insightful podcast, or explore a topic you've always been intrigued by. But remember, there's such a thing as too much of a good thing. Taking in too much information all at once can lead to overwhelm. If you find yourself feeling a bit scattered or tense, it's perfectly okay to pause, take a deep breath, and give your mind space to process. If unexpected pressures arise, whether they come from work, relationships, or just your own internal expectations, they may leave you feeling unsettled. You're not alone in this. Many of us have days where we feel like we're being pulled in too many directions at once. The key is to ground yourself in the present. Take a walk, do some light exercise, meditate, or even just sit in silence for a few minutes. Whatever helps you recenter, make time for it. Often, we find that once we reconnect with our breath and body, everything else begins to fall back into place. You may surprise yourself today with what you're capable of. Tasks or goals that once felt daunting suddenly seem manageable, even exciting. There's a sense of momentum in the air, a quiet confidence that whispers, "You've got this." Use this time to be bold. Say yes to something new even if it's outside your comfort zone. In fact, especially if it's outside your comfort zone. Often, the experiences that help us grow the most are the ones we nearly talked ourselves out of. You might just uncover a hidden talent, develop a new passion, or realize you're stronger and more capable than you ever gave yourself credit for. Professionally or within your community, your efforts are being noticed. Whether you're taking the lead on a project, motivating your peers, or simply offering support with a positive attitude, people appreciate your presence. You might not always see the impact you're making, but rest assured it's real. Your ability to inspire, uplift, and encourage others is a gift, and today it's shining brightly. On a personal note, this is also a wonderful time to solve a lingering issue or gain clarity on something that's been bothering you. Your alert and intuitive mind is well equipped to see the bigger picture, which can help you find solutions you hadn't considered before. Trust your instincts, they're sharper than usual, and they'll guide you in the right direction. And finally, let's talk about something we all enjoy now and then: treating ourselves. If you've been eyeing something special or simply want to enjoy a bit of luxury, go for it. You've earned it. Your financial situation appears balanced enough to allow a thoughtful purchase or a small investment. The key here is moderation. Buy the thing that brings you joy, but also remember that the greatest reward often lies not in what we own, but in how we feel and what we experience. So as you move through this day, stay connected to your joy. Share it freely. Be open to new opportunities, but protect your peace. Trust your mind, your intuition, and your heart. And if you feel inspired, take a moment to reflect. What part of today lit you up? What are you ready to explore next? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment and let us know how this energy is showing up in your life. This is your time to thrive, not by doing more, but by being fully present with who you are.